These are traditional barbell hip thrusts. So in the gym, you would probably have weights. A quick little hack for you though, is if the bench is too high, you can put weights on the floor to hoist it up a little bit. So you have a little more range of motion to get under it. So a little hack for you again, just plates under here to put your plates on top of those plates. And then, as always, put dumbbells behind your bench, else you'll be sliding back. Okay, so with this, and any kind of hip thrust, you want your upper back to be the pivot point on the bench. So right below the shoulder blades is perfect, right about here. If I'm too high, I like low backs on the bench. If I'm too low, I'm sliding off. So right about here. Now, a couple things with the hip thrust. You're gonna think about your body as kind of two segments. Segment number 1 and segment number 2. On the way down, you're gonna break those segments in half around your hips. So here are the segments, I'm coming down and they're breaking, perfect. Now, when you get back up, you're not just gonna come back up like this willy-nilly, you're gonna come up solely by the means of squeezing your ass. So I'm gonna come back up, I'm gonna squeeze as hard as I can, and you notice it's kind of like almost like a J, kind of comes back up and in a little bit, and that's okay. What I don't want to do is just come up without much intention and just use momentum and come back up. I want to come up because my butt is literally just squeezing together. You're also going to notice that my back is not hugely arched. In fact, that's not good. You're going to feel it more in your back. So what you want to do is tuck your chin and think about creating a small space between your hips and your sternum. So right here, I'm going to come down, squeeze my glutes and come back up, moving more around my hips, and almost on the way up, rotating around my sternum right here, and on the way down, just kind of breaking my hips. So if you feel this more in your quads and more than your glutes, two things are happening. Number one, you're probably too close. So what you want to do is always make sure that your lower leg right here is perpendicular to the ground when you're on top, or a 90-degree angle between your knee and your thigh. Also though, you could be coming down too far. You're gonna notice, once I get past this point, watch what happens to my knee. It starts coming closer to me. So that means that the angle between the knee and the lower leg is getting smaller, which means the quads are gonna work more. If you don't understand that, just trust me on that, that's what's gonna happen. So what you wanna do is stop right before that point happens. If you go any more than this, it's really just the quads gonna be doing the work, coming back out of it, and then the glutes will take over. So again, 90-degree angle before it comes back towards you, good to go. Now on the same token, if your hamstrings are feeling it more, chances are too far out, there's gonna be a little more hamstring involvement. So again, it's not 90 degrees. Boom. Ooh, my ass is on fire. So that is all I got for barbell hip thrusts.